Hey everyone, welcome back to the next chapter. I'm Bethany and today I'll be reviewing The Four Winds by Kristin Hannah. So guys, my review is not going to do this book justice. I consumed this book in one day and I couldn't put it down. And I cried and I despaired and I suffered and it was painfully wonderful to read. So I highly recommend that you pick this one up. This is the story of Elsa and her daughter Loretta. It takes place during the Great Depression, the Dust Bowl, and then later the migrant experience in California. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say anything else about the plot. I think knowing what our setting is tells you enough about what these people are going to go through. I will say, though, that Kristin Hannah brought this to life in a way that has never been brought to life for me before, in a really relatable way with mothers and daughters, and it did it in a way that The Grapes of Wrath never did for me. I wish that this book had existed for me in high school instead of The Grapes of Wrath. The images that Kristin paints in this book are amazing. She uses such beautiful language, and I could really see the farm and the dust and later the camps and the poverty and the suffering. She really brought that all to life for me, and I could really visualize what was happening and see these pictures in my mind. And at one point I remember thinking it couldn't possibly get any worse and that their lives would surely get better from this point, only to realize that I was only a third of the way through the book. This was also a book about mothers and daughters and about family and love and hope. My favorite quote from the book is when the character says, "Love is what remains when everything else is gone." And there was definitely truth in that for this book, when this family is literally left with nothing. And they still have a love for each other, which brings them hope for a better life. I hope that you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, or if you think that you would have the strength and perseverance to survive the sort of things that those who lived through the Great Depression did. And of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe, and that way you will always be up to date on what's in the next chapter. Thanks for watching.